No surprises here. Cairns will face another massive defeat, this time at the hands of the league's best offense in southeast Melbourne. Going to give you my tips. There's not going to be any surprises. But first, subscribe to the channel here. Now, let's dive straight into this one. No mucking around. The best offense versus the worst defense in the league. Southeast Melbourne have scored 100 plus points in 4 straight matches. Their team total at 102.5. They will surpass that even if their bench players see a lot of time. And that's what we're actually backing in our player props a little later on. The line is at 15.5. Now, they did take their foot off the gas against New Zealand last game when they were up 20 points at halftime. New Zealand brought it back to 7, which meant that Southeast Melbourne did not cover the line. So there is a factor of being afraid of that, but Cairns just don't have the scoring power, in my opinion, to be able to keep up with it. New Zealand shot at an incredible rate in that game. So Cairns don't have the shooting skills besides McVeigh to do that. So I still believe that Southeast Melbourne will cover the 15.5 point line. When it comes to player props, any Taipans game, I think you've got to back Andrew Andrews for he's already on 5 assists just after about 5 or 6 minutes against Perth. So his over-under is at 8 in the assist market, taking the over on that. As I said, Southeast Melbourne can allow quite a lot of points. Their defensive record is not that great at ranked 7th in the league. So there is points to be had from Cairns, which means there'll be assists for Andrew Andrews. And if we're thinking bench players are going to get some time, then there's no better bench player than Angus Glover when he is on fire. He's been in a little bit of a form drought, so I'm backing actually him to turn that around. If you want to play safe, take Glover for 10 plus points. If you want to lash out there and take a bit of a risk, then you're getting much better odds at 15 plus. He's scored 18 points or more in 2 of the 3 games this season. The one he didn't, we don't want to talk about, but the other 2, he had some big scores, I believe 18 and 26. So back Glover for 15 plus if you're brave. Andrew Andrews for 8 plus assists. Take Southeast Melbourne to cover the big line and their large 102.5 point team total. Simple as that. Just remember though, gamble responsibly and happy punting.